I'm your host, Kenyon, along here. And we're starting off with Draymond Green because he's always in the NBA news. Draymond Green continually showing us why his next career is UFC. And Draymond just acts like he don't know what he's doing. Bruh, get that leg up. Just like Shannon Sharp tells all his girls, get that leg up, get that leg up, get that leg up. Moving on to Tyrese Haliburton's dad, who ran out on the court like they were giving out free fire sticks. Tyrese Haliburton's dad all up in Giannis' face, putting up a towel with his son's face on it. This is too much face to face. I feel like Nick Cage here. What are you doing on the court, sir? I need to know that. Like, what are you doing on the court? Also, how old is Tyrese's dad? Like, man, I'm like, this is his dad? At what age did he have Tyrese? Because he looks all of 73. I'm just telling you, 73 years young. We did it. No, your son did it. And you better hope your son finishes the job, man. Your ass is now banned. Tyrese Haliburton's dad is now banned from all NBA games, and home and away. I mean, even if they go to Africa, he can't even go. How is that possible, man? How do you get banned for life just for cheering your son on? Can we call him Dad of the Year, though? Is it Dad of the Year? You know what I mean? I still call him Dad of the Year, man. LeBron James was seen hobbling along, and we found out that he was injured. That's right. Look, the King James was injured. He injured his MCL. Now, you know your boy then slightly tore his ACL, MCL again. So I can understand. I wish I had a sprain, but that's why the King wasn't 100%. And, you know, LeBron always loves to hint at, is he going to stay? Is he going to retire? Is he going to stay? Is he going to retire? He just hot and cold, hot and cold. LeBron, we always play this game, man. We always play this game. So let us know, LeBron. Do you think LeBron going to stay, though? Is he going to stay for another year? How long is LeBron going to play, bro? He was getting passed by more than Little Caesar's Pizza. You ever had that friend that say, I'm ordering pizza tonight. I got some Little Caesars. You got what? You got Little Caesars. Of all the pieces you can order, you going to order cardboard? I might as well eat the cardboard. This is the anniversary of Kendrick versus Drake beef. And you know it was historic in hip-hop, man. And you know what? Kendrick is still trolling Drake right now on tour with SZA. And he's over there trolling Drake with a disposition in court. I love it, man. Look, I guess the beef will end. Do you think that this is going to be like Ja Rule and 50 Cent? Like, it's never going to end? Drake going to drop a new album this year. Maybe he's going to have some disses for Kendrick. Is it going to be like that? It's going to be the point where they get up to be there 75 years old, the same age as Tyrese Haliburton's dad, and they still beefing, who also at that point probably will not be able to go to the NBA still. So, do you think it's still going to be like that? Historic moment in hip-hop, man. You know I loved it, you know what I mean? You know I love the bars, man. So shouts out to both artists, man. They both rich. So guess what? They both won. This week on the Barbershop Burner, we talking about the highest topic that is sweeping the internet and national TV. Can 100 men beat one gorilla? You know they have this, right? They already have this. It's called Planet of the Apes. They've been making this since the 70s. And we see you don't even mess with an ape. Now we talking about gorillas. How we graduate from talking about apes to going straight to gorillas? You know, you think we gonna beat a gorilla? Half of y'all always sick. Y'all can't even fight a cold. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. The first 5-6 dudes, rest in peace. We're gonna have your funeral, all right? That gorilla gonna uppercut a couple, right? Makes you break a couple of jaws, your jaws gone and everything else, mandible, I don't know. He gonna bite a few. But when he start biting people, it's a wrap. So the first couple of dudes, y'all out. But the next 90 dudes on a gorilla, I don't care how strong he is. Now, a gorilla does got crazy strength, but how long can a gorilla fight? You know, how long can he fight? Can he go pound for pound with Floyd Mayweather? I don't think so. Can he do 12 rounds? So all you got to do is put 10 dudes on one side, 10 dudes on another side, 10 dudes on another side, and we all dropping them bows on them. Drop them bows on them. I need to pose the question. Can 100 men beat one bear? You drop it in the comments. You let me know. Now, I don't think 100 men can beat a bear. Like 100 men versus a bear. A bear is slashing everybody. Like bear claws, it is taking a lot of dudes out. I'm not gonna lie that. I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be brutal. There's a movie out there. I forgot the name of it, but it's a movie where these campers. I think I saw it on Prime. I think I saw it on Prime. And these campers go and they sit here, and it's supposed to be based on a true story. And basically, these two, man and a woman, they go camping, and the bear just smells them, goes into the tent, and just starts going, ah, ah, effing them up, man. And I'm talking right now, it is graphic. It is graphic. I forgot the name of the movie, but I think it's on Prime. But I'm just saying, you just Google search couple goes camping with the bear based on a true story. It could be on Netflix. But I'm telling you right now, if you watch that movie, when you watch that movie, you're gonna be like, yeah, no, we can't even beat the bear sting bears. We can't beat Goldilocks and her 3 bears. We can't beat Baby Bear. And I'm from North Carolina, home of bears. I live in Los Angeles. They got bears here, right? I'm not effing with a bear. When I see the sign that says bears nearby or bear crossing, oh, I'm on alert. I'm on alert. You don't even play with that. Now, how would you feel you see gorillas crossing? You know what I mean? Like, man, get out of here. Get out of here, man. I'll run a gorilla over. I don't care. Y'all almost extinct anyway, man. I'm about to run y'all over, man. Like, I ain't scared of no gorilla when I got my crew with me. But a bear, I don't care if I got 1,000 dudes with me. I ain't effing with a bear.
Oh. Anybody want a baby aspirin? Man, what a season, what a season. You know, you guys ask me every year, and I just need some time to sit down and talk to my wife, talk to my kids. I mean, Bronny's already on the team, so I talk to him every day. We just share the Gatorade together. And really kind of just think about it. It's been a grind. My original plan was, I would retire this year, right when GTA 6 drops. So I am kind of leaning towards that.
Breaking news, LeBron. GTA 6 has been pushed back to May 2026.
It's not coming out this year?
Rockstar literally tweeted this, LeBron. I'm a reporter. It's my job to find out the news. I'm literally giving it to you.
Man, damn. I need another baby aspirin.
You don't need to ask Bronny. You've asked enough from him.
And if GTA 6 comes out, maybe I'll retire before GTA 6. Everything else is happening before GTA 6. Maybe I'll retire then. Damn, Rockstar lied to me.
Can I print that? This is Kenyon's call out, man. And of course, this week, we're still talking about, you know who I'm calling out this week? Stephen A. Smith. That's right, Stephen A. Smith. You know, you flip-flopping, man. First of all, you was begging to have Shannon Sharp on First Take. Like, I want to have Shannon. I want to have Shannon on First Take. I think he'd be a great addition. Up here putting it out in the atmosphere, knowing what you were doing, right? And then you bring Shannon Sharp on. I don't know how he got out of the contract, but hey, that's neither here nor there. The non-compete clause, I don't know. I said, there's no way he can be on First Take that quick. He was already on there. So, but then now, Stephen A. Smith is like, well, I'm a company man, and what the mouse does, how Disney, I know about Disney. Well, is it your boy? First of all, my boy Shannon Sharp is in the Is it your boy? Because as you know, you're not supposed to be snitching on your boy. All right? You don't know what kind of stuff your boy does. I had homeboys that didn't do nothing like that. But I had homeboys do stuff I didn't approve of. Am I out here being like, well, I'm a company man. Yeah, I'm a Mickey Mouse. I go to Disneyland every time I go to LA. And I get to go for free because I'm a Disney employee. So I hope and pray that Shannon Sharp, I hope and pray that Shannon Sharp, he's cleared and exonerated of this. He told me he didn't do it. Shut your mouth, Stephen A. All right? Shut your mouth. Is it a shakedown? Yes, we know it's a shakedown. Shouts out to Red Cafe. Shakedown? We know it's a shakedown, Stephen A. Smith. But why are you backpedaling? How about this? Shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth, Stephen A. Smith. Shannon Sharp is in the hot water. He may be losing his job, possibly. He got some muck on him. And you were the one that brought him over to ESPN. You were just slobbering out the mouth just to get Shannon Sharp there. He's only working 2 days a week. Calm your ass down. He's already big. Grandpunk out here doing his thing. So I don't like the fact that Stephen A is on Big Boy and say, well, he's doing a lot of, stuff that I don't know, but I'm just a company man. I want to make sure that my badge works. That's what you worried about, man. Look, Stephen A, you got your money. All right, you got $100 million. Shannon Sharp trying to get to that $100 million contract. I'm just saying, shut your mouth, bruh. All right, like back up. You don't need to tell us and grovel to how, man. You up here glazing Disney. The glaze is obvious, man. Stephen A is glazing Disney, man. And how does it taste? You got so much glaze. Well, Disney, I know how Disney and Disney and Disney and Disney. Oh, we get that. We know who the parent company is. You know what I mean? Like, why even do that, bruh? You don't need to say that. You just be like, hey, man, unfortunate situation. I hope the Shannon can still be with us. I don't know. You up here calling up the heads of it, and the heads told me to talk on my show. What are you doing? If that you talk to the head of Disney, you don't need to tell us that you talk to the head of Disney. If I'm Shannon Sharp, I'm like, look here, Stephen A, why you do that? Like, why keep my name out your mouth? Stephen A, you keep my name out your mouth? Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. I don't care about Jimmy Pitaro. We don't know who. Look, I done heard Jimmy Pitaro's name more than I heard Joe Paterno. Damn, I don't know who he is, but apparently he's the head of Disney. Stephen A, shut your mouth, bruh. Just worry about your show. Shannon Sharp will be back or he won't be back. And that's what it is. We all done had a job where somebody's in hot water. All right, let's say they lied because they said they were going to the doctor and they didn't. Or they missed a couple of days of work. Then they just roll back in. And you know what happens when they roll back in? The boss says, come to my office. Come to his office. And you know your friend is in trouble, right? He's on probation. He come back and tell you he's on probation. Then, next thing you know, your friend goes and does it again. A couple of months later, he no-shows to work. And guess what? You were the one that brought that friend on to work. You hooked him up with a job, being a good friend. Guess what? Is it on you to say something? No. I'm like, look, bruh, you was already in hot water. Why did you do it again? Just tell me. I ain't got to tell nobody else. What'd you do? Why you didn't take your ass to work? I'm not going to go up and be like, tell everybody like, yo, man, no, shut your mouth. You just tell me. I just need to know. I ain't giving your ass no job anytime soon. You can believe that. Like, look, I hooked you up. You messed it up. And that's on you. All right? Go ahead and say it. That's on you. It ain't on me, bruh.